Welcome to Stump the Idiot. I am the idiot, aka the huge one, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com. We also are on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, and the mean streets of Yokohama. You feel free, leave a comment, send us a question via the Twitter machine, such as Golden Star Alex has done. Stump the Idiot, that's me. If ECW existed to today's internet exposure, YouTube, Twitch, Fight, etc., and Paul Heyman was still running the ship, do you think he could survive longer than he did in the 90s? This is a very good question. There's a part of me, because I'm a big Paul Heyman guy, I think Paul Heyman's a genius, that says yes. But I have to Lee Corso myself. Not so fast, my fellow friends. I think he would have done better when it first started. I think it gets lost in the sauce now. I think ECW was extreme. I don't think Extreme sells. I don't think Extreme promos sell. I don't think Extreme Wrestling sells. There is a niche for it. You got to remember, when he was in the 90s, it was a different time. So, like, you go see what they do, and you can't really do that now. Good, bad, or indifferent. It's just the reality. And, you know, I think it would have been better like 10, 20 years ago. And the reason I say that is because now there's so much competition. It's flooded. It is flooded. YouTube, Twitch, Fight is flooded. So he would still need money. And I don't know if he has enough money to compete today. I think the sweet spot for him was probably around 2000 to 2010, maybe 2015. But now there's so much pro wrestling up there. We can't even keep up with it. You're banking on Paul Heyman sticking out with all the competition out there. And there's a lot. There's New Japan World, Wrestle Universe, High Spots, WWN, Dragon Gates, All Japan, WWE, AEW, ROH, Impact. And there's just a lot. But he would be clever enough to stick to what he knows. I think he would have shined the best in the 2000s to early 2010s. Nowadays, I'm not sure. I'm really not too sure. But who knows? He's a creative genius, and you know, he would be able to show the world what he has. So it would be interesting. I think he would be successful, but I think what made ECW so successful was that he was extreme and he was doing stuff differently, and there was an entry. You know, not everyone was doing it. So I think nowadays, with everyone doing it, just some rich kid can come by, a rich guy can come by and be like, bam, there you go. So yeah, I think it would do well. I think he would do way better in the early 2000s, 2015 to 2015. I think it would do a lot better. But yeah, it would be amazing. But here's the thing. I mean, we got Beyond Wrestling. Let's be honest. Who watches Beyond Wrestling? Who watches everything on Fight? Okay, I don't watch everything on Fight. So yeah, there's a lot. Plus, it would probably be, I'd imagine it would be at GCW's level, maybe a little bit higher than GCW. I'd picture ECW with Paul Heyman now without big funding, the same funding he had even with inflation. I think he would do good. I think he would be somewhere between MLW and GCW, maybe Ring of Honor, but even then. And not only that, but I think he would just sell out. I think he gets higher than GCW, MLW. Vince comes by and be like, you want some money? Paul Heyman's like, God damn right I do. And off he goes. So it is an interesting question. I'd love to see it happen, but there's just so much content that everything gets lost in the sauce. So, boys, I need your help. You don't want little KocoSports to get lost in the sauce. Like, comment, subscribe, tickle the balls of the algorithm. I hope that answers your question. Down in the chat, you feel free to send me more questions on the Twitter machine or on the YouTube machine. And also, do you think Paul Heyman's ECW can survive in today's internet and culture? Just, do you think it can survive today? All right. Like, comment, subscribe. And with that, I am over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.